Here is a typical example of question that has to do with integration by parts. We have evaluate r equals to integral of x sine x dx. Now if you look at this problem, it's called that it constitutes two functions. One is polynomial function and this is the trigonometric function. So when you have a product of two functions of this kind, we make use of what? Integration by parts. Now from our previous video, I showed you the formula for solving integration by part. We say that integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So among these two functions, one will be called your u and one will be called your dv. Now when you have the combination of polynomial function and trigonometric function, your polynomial function will be called your u, while the trig function will be called your dv. That is to say, our u here is equals to x, then our du over the x. When we differentiate our x, we will have 1 from our differential calculus. Now making the u the subject of the equation, our du will now be what? 1 times the x, which is the same thing as what? The s. That is our du is equal to what? Dx. Now our sine x here is now our dv. So our dv is equal to sine x. So when we integrate this dv, integrating dv equals to integral of sine x with respect to the x. Now when we integrate this takes the integral sign, so our v will now be equal to, when we integrate sine x, we have minus cos x. This is integration of trigonometric function. When you integrate sine x, you have minus cos x. Then when you integrate cos x, you have sine x. So from this, let's substitute this back to the formula for solving integration by parts. We say that integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. Now let us substitute. Our integral of u dv will now be equal to, our u is what? Our u is x and our v is minus cos x. Let's close the bracket because they are multiplying themselves. Minus integral of our v is minus cos s and our du is dx. So dx. So we are integrating this with respect to the x. So this will now be equal to, this multiply this to give us minus x cos x. Then minus times minus here will give us plus. When we integrate our cos s, we have what? Sine s plus c. So this is our answer. This is how to solve integration by part. Thank you.